Daryl. Give us a moment. We're going to be starting soon, but welcome to 1 Million Cups Detroit Metro. Stay tuned. We got a great lineup for today. Peace. Say good morning.
Good morning.
This is Mr. Jackson. This is one of our presenters this morning. He's coming back. He's the Easy Jump Rope Company.
Yes.
Say good morning to our YouTube live audience.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a great day, and if you want to jump easy, use the Easy Jump.
I love it. Good morning. Say good morning.
Good morning.
It's good. It's a little fuzzy.
My eyes aren't so great.
Well, but
It was so fun. I don't want to interrupt you eating because I know you want to talk about it, but it was so fun because I know, I thought, okay, well, I need to actually get back out there because before I was at my old company, it was just 2 weeks of issues. What they need to stop an hour drive for me to get there. Yes. And,
there he is.
okay. Thank you. I'm like, oh my gosh, seriously, like Ian David. I'm like, okay, I know both the presenters, and I have to go.
Oh, wow.
And Ciera is the one that, like, the mob.
Yeah.
She is the one that did our things for us at my house.
Oh, she was the,
Yes,
yeah.
her. I'm like, oh my god, what are the odds? So and I can talk to you more afterwards, but so we're gonna be doing a meeting now. It's gonna be Saturday afternoons. It's gonna be easier for people to get better turnout. From 1 to 4, the last Saturday of every month. So initially shooting over every platform of social media and like editing apps to be able to do your social media. Now we're gonna break it down starting the end of February. We're gonna cover one social media at a time and like really
A deeper dive, yeah.
Yes, yes. So you're more than welcome. If you want to like join us and come your wife. So
I
ahead and get a hold of you. I was like, oh, okay, because I immediately like, hey, just so you know, because we knew it. Like that.
It's so.
Like, I need to write down.
I mean, really, and that's one of my opportunities to talk about it today. It's like, so many
With whatever we do, kids and stuff's awesome. The keychains are awesome.
because you can spend a lot of time being busy and
Just even with customers. And channels out.
So, like, that's not really
To be on your schedule Saturday. Saturday you're going to be at the brothers.
where then you can be like participating involved in everything. So when you
I agree, that kind of takes place.
right now,
And it's coming out. For now, it's good. They have an address. So it just makes it longer. Whatever. I just need to throw a stitch in it.
so that way, like you could. So we, I mean, eventually for Gemini, we have to raise some numbers so that or like something big, you know. But I mean, Gemini just come up with this idea like literally just that, and we're like, hey, you want to do this together? So like, yeah, so we're like, let's see, all this, and just right into it, or something like that. So I'm so glad you just here today.
See anybody else in here? No.
Thank you. Yeah. This is my second time.
Except for me, so it's good here for me. I think that's good.
I've made so many connections, you know, met so many interesting
How you doing? Yes, sir.
You never know.
That's why you found out so actually was that all because I put myself outside my comfort zone. That my world is the folks that I was never with. So my previous company, I would never go serve. Still, in my
You never know who's connected.
Well, turn it back.
And it is definitely not what you know.
oh, it's so
Man, that cuts through a lot of crap.
Then I'll tell you what.
Hopefully don't know me.
We got the YouTube up.
Trying to figure things out.
I changed my mind. That way a little more.
So when is my next like
Lady, I can and she said they would like it, and now I'm able to get a job you know, but just one person. I don't know if I get it on my own. You know, it's not probably with another guy. But so that gets back to what you were saying.
and that's why I took an hour. Well, I want to support you and Ciera. And this is my son. He's like, both of us. I go home like, all right, that's my sign. And like, I wanted to talk to you anyway. So yeah, so I'll sit here afterwards.
Okay.
I'll let you finish.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get you in I'm trying to get my thoughts.
I know we're me and Jenna do ours like 9 to 3. Is it the first Wednesday? I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
is there
Yeah, but you
February 4th.
make this.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Excellent. Hello, everybody. Welcome to 1 Million Cups. We do this every single Wednesday in this room at 9 a.m. So we're really glad that you're here. We've got lots to talk about, lots to share. I would like to say Happy Black History Month. And through some Googling, there are 700 plus Black-owned businesses in Oakland County, which is very, very cool. And our key partner, Oakland Thrive, they also support minority-owned businesses, Black-owned businesses, women-owned businesses, LGBTQ. So like, we are very, very glad and honored to provide a space for visibility and opportunity for everyone. But this month is Black History Month, so thanks for being here. I have a little exercise. Yes, you have to do this. Today, at some point today, you will find someone that you haven't met, and you will either follow them on social media, or if you already follow them, write a Google review, write a Facebook review. Do something to engage with the ecosystem that we're building, because we do this every week, right? Incubizo's last Google review was 3 months ago. How? So I just want to encourage everybody in the room to think about supporting each other in a different way, and that's a very, very simple way. 5 stars. Love the coffee. 5 stars. They provided decaf today and hot chocolate. So this is a way for us to get connected. We're going to do this every week. It's just to implore you to connect to people outside of this room. There is a tablet going around. Our friend Natalie has volunteered our time along with the Madison Heights Hazel Park Chamber to make sure that we get attendance. And the reason why we do it is for the venue and because we, in partnership with the Chamber, received the MEDC grant. In order to hit those metrics, we need to know who's in the room. And so in order for us to continue this sort of programming and funding and additional support, we do need you to sign in. We won't spam you, I promise. So that's us, 1 Million Cups. Any first timers in the room? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's amazing. Keep your hands up if we have a gift for you. Again, we do this every week, so please come, bring a friend next time. There's always coffee, always snacks. If you've presented at 1MC in the past, raise your hand so you can show the people that we come. Excellent. We got a handful of us here. And then all of this is run by volunteers. So we dedicate our time, our talents, our resources to make this look good, run good, and support you. Hi. So if you are on the volunteer committee or if you're an organizer, raise your hand so people know who you are. So if you want to be a coffee sponsor, be a presenter, talk to one of us, okay? Deal. This is what we do. We get past the bottleneck. We get unstuck by sharing our experiences as entrepreneurs and small business owners that aren't unique. Everyone has gone through this. So talk to the people in the room, get support where you can, okay? 1MC is a nationwide community built for entrepreneurs, and we are honest, we're transparent. There are over 160 communities across the country, so that has grown up 20 since last year, which is really, really cool. So we are DetroitMetro, and the closest one next to us is Ann Arbor. So keep that in mind. We try to keep things central so that you can all come here and learn from each other and grow. So our partners, Incubizo is the venue. This is the space. Give it up for Incubizo. Incubizo donates this room every week so that we can do this thing. Oakland Thrive is in the room every week. So if you need small business support, they're here to do that for you with their B2B services. Madison Heights Hazel Park Chamber, again with the MEDC grant, is able to fill the holes with coffee and other support that we need to keep this going. And then we've got David from P&P Photography and myself, Kate Elaine Photo, and we take the pictures. So bless this man for taking over so that I can do all the other things while we're here. If you want to be a coffee sponsor, you can do that. Just email us. There's usually about 60 people in the room. So you get coffee, cups, sugar, cream, plates, snacks, all of those things. You bring them here, and then you get to pitch your business as the only person in the room that day that gets to pitch your business. So it's a really great opportunity to get in front of new people. And speaking of which, we have our tenant of ours at Incubizo. We have After the Storm here as our coffee sponsor. So come on up, whoever is speaking. I see Ciera. Come on down. So this is how coffee sponsorship goes. You get a few minutes to tell us about what you do, and you can look at me when you want me to switch the slide.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Can you guys hear me better here? Okay, good morning. First, I do want to appreciate y'all for allowing us the opportunity to get in front of y'all. I know y'all do this every Wednesday, but again, it's still appreciated that you're giving us your ear for, a little bit of information about what we do. So first and foremost, we are After the Storm, also known as ATS. We're affiliated with United Methodist Church. What we do as an organization is we help survivors of natural disasters essentially get back on their feet, help them get back to a full recovery. We first became After the Storm 2022 with our first disaster being what you guys might be very aware of, the severe flooding that happened in Detroit a couple of years ago. A ton of people lost their homes, lost property, just needed a lot of help that we provided to them in regards to getting back to that full recovery after they pretty much went through a lot of different avenues trying to get that help. As you see, some of the local areas that we work with as well, being Great Lakes Bay Region, Metro Detroit, Hunt, Hancock, Gaylord, Kalamazoo as well. So again, what we do is we provide that help that a lot of people don't have or can't get on their own. Again, how we do that is reach out actively to the community in regards to working closely with FEMA, being able to pinpoint one who actually still needs help. So as far as my particular role, I'll give you a little bit how it goes. For all these clients that have been already in contact with FEMA, FEMA's done everything that they possibly could do in regards to providing them funding or whatever services that they have available. We reach out, essentially starting case management for them. Case management is us referring them to different avenues to get additional service. Sometimes in our position, we are able to provide them with things that they need through different organizations that we partner with as well. And again, just being that helping hand in regards to helping them get back to that full recovery as big as possible. Yeah, as you can see some more information there. The reason that we're reaching out, or the reason why we're in front of you today, is to also ask for additional support, regardless of that being volunteers. You guys know any particular organization that also provide funding or help, grants, things of that nature. And again, yeah, that's what we do. We help the community that we serve and then we are a part of it. Yeah, I would love an opportunity to kind of open up the floor as far as questions, comments, concerns, things of that nature. If you guys do have any, or any further elaboration with them. Yes, sir.
Can you talk a little bit more about how you help the survivors? Are there specific things that you provide that other organizations maybe don't provide?
Great question. So what we do is we partner with other organizations in regards to having materials, whether that be like, we work closely with DTE in regards to getting furnaces, helping them with bills, things of that nature as well. We also, in some cases, are providing funding through other organizations that we work with in regards to getting contractors, as far as like helping. One big issue with a lot of people, again, with like flooding and severe storms, is mold. Mold is detrimental to their health and also their property. We do a lot of clear out of mold. We help them in regards to sewage. I'm sure everybody's somebody in that position where the basement is backing up every time it rains, every time the snow melts, things of that nature. We also, in some cases, provide additional support with like roof damage, things of that nature. Debris clean out. Some people have trees that fell on their property, damage their homes in that regards as well. Siding, pretty much case by case, what each client needs. We do our best to get them through those challenges that they've been experiencing.
Thank you.
It's mostly based upon each client, but once we're committed to helping them out, we get that job done. Great question, by the way. Anybody else, please?
All right.
You got another question?
How can we support you?
Again, volunteering, that's one of our biggest, I don't say challenges, but one of the biggest helps that we possibly can get. So again, when we talk to clients, we're a nonprofit organization. So everything that we do for the client is no cost to them. So when we're able to get people that get together and come help us do things like clearing out their basement, some opportunities, we have people that help them or kind of set the structure on what type of repairs are needed. So we can have people that kind of train, but kind of work closely to make sure the job is done correctly as well. Getting volunteers to go to the properties with us is one of the biggest helps that we could possibly ask for sure. So volunteering would be the number one help that we can get for sure. That's a great question. Yes, sir.
Do you need contractors?
Yes, we do need contractors as well. Yes, sir. Is that something that you would want to do?
I know some.
Perfect. We can check that as well. Question? You can reach out to my supervisor, Michelle, or Stephen Farrar. We are right above
Raise your
upstairs
hands.
every day, Tuesday through Friday, and sometimes on Mondays as well. That's another great question as well, sir.
And also, always connect to our socials. You can connect through our website. There is more information about the work that we do across the state of Michigan. We are always looking for partnerships and collaborations to continue to move the work forward.
100%. More questions? Feedback? Anything?
Give it up for our coffee sponsor. Thank you all. Again, they are upstairs. Literally, they have most of the offices on the second floor. So we're very excited that they're here with us. They've been here in this building since February. So chat with them, talk with them, see how you guys can connect after now. So we do have, this is the list of what's coming up next. Past presenters giving us updates, some new people in the room, and all of these dates are available on the website as well. And today we have two presenters. One is a first timer here in the room, and Ciera, you can come on up. And then we have David that will give us an update as he presented a while back, a little bit ago. When was that?
Yeah,
A few months?
longer than that, I think. Yeah, the summer, I
Very
think, yeah.
Excellent. So in the room, we're going to give you the mic. You have a deck. You would just press this to click over. As far as the room, if you are in the room, we are in the room to be in the room to listen to what she has to say. If you're having side conversations and everything, it's very distracting, and we can hear you no matter how good of a whisperer you think you are. If you need to take a call, you can go upstairs, but don't pop into the conference rooms because those are booked for people. So we want you in the space. We want excellent feedback for Ciera. So let's give it up for our presenter, and we'll get started.
Hello, you guys. My name is Ciera. I just recently moved to Michigan, probably about 3 or 4 years. I'm going to say this is my first year in the winter driving by myself, so working on that. But BoYo's company is my company. It's not just one company, it is a corporation, and so let's dive right into it. And thank you 1 Million Cups for letting me present. So who is BoYo's? BoYo's is the background of me. My last name is Bobo, and I first started being a yoga instructor back in 2019. From there, I wanted to develop not just one company. I wanted to have a vision of multiple streams of income. So with that, I have built BoYo's company. Underneath BoYo's company, I have developed 3 companies so far. I've had BoYo's Studio as my first company. Then I have developed BoYo's Travel as my travel agency. And then this year, I am working on launching my BoYo's Media Management. So I had Melissa as my coach, and she wanted me to kind of give you guys a little bit more of a visual as to how my company is set up. So it is an S Corp. It is developed under me as the director. I have a team or a board. I do already have an accountant and a lawyer. Right now, I am working on developing the operations, the HR, and the media personnel. With that, I do have 3 separate LLCs underneath this. So the board is what I'm working on developing to be able to build and work with me on developing all of my companies. Okay, so my current challenge with my companies have been building BoYo's board. Right now, I have built a team. My family has a history of developing companies, but they don't have a passion for BoYo's. So they love me, but they're not working for me. So right now I'm just working on kind of getting another couple of people, as you see the 3 other people that I'm really trying to find that are in the same passion, they're in the same industries kind of to be able to tag on. Right now, the second one is to be able to develop a sustainable process. Right now I have multiple different streams of income within the industries of these companies. However, right now it's just me, so I wear a lot of hats. So right now I'm trying to develop enough substantial income to be able to hire employees to be able to take on some of those loads. And then third, I think every entrepreneur has, but with me being so young, I'm trying to develop more of a work-life balance. Right now I don't have any kids, but I do have an auntie. So I just want to be able to have those work-life balance. So right now I'm a little OCD and I like charts. So I want to kind of give you guys a visual. Right now these are my current challenges. The progress that I've made is that right now BoYo's meets together monthly with my board, or right now my sister. But I want to build a full team to be able to meet weekly. That's my vision, as you see at the end. That's what my goal is for BoYo's. Right now for developing the process, right now, as I told you guys, I have residual income coming in, but right now I want to make enough to where I can have employees doing that for me. And then the work-life balance is, right now my life depends on schedules. If it's not written in my calendar, then it doesn't exist. So right now I'm trying to build more of a work-life balance to be able to have more access and more freedom to my family, because right now I work all the time. So right now what I've learned is that finding people to want to work on a board right now that doesn't get paid is kind of challenging, because you don't really have a lot of volunteers that want to work for a corporation that they don't see the financial yet. And so right now my family assists now, but I'm ready to hire when it comes to just the workloads. I just need a little bit more of a financial stability. If you guys have a little bit more ideas as to the industries, right now I have different short and like income, like e-commerce books, things like that, that I do sell on the side to help build some financial income. But I do need just something more consistent. And then my calendar, I didn't kind of go over all of that. So now, the first question is, what's the best way that I should pitch the BoYo's board? Right now, my perks and benefits I can offer to them. I have like 3-day, 2-night giveaways. I can offer them every time you book with BoYo's, you get a swag bag. So I have different perks and shares that could be offered to the board, but I don't yet have a financial contract to be able to give to them. So I want ideas as to what I should put into the contract before I pitch this to other people for the board. And then my second question was, how and where do you ask for these volunteers or support for your business process? So right now I have a little bit of some workloads, and so right now I'll offer it to my friends and family, and I will pay them for certain jobs. But where do you go to ask for more people that are in these specific fields? And then the last one is just, how do you create more of a work-life balance besides the calendar schedules? Just more setting those boundaries for your clients and family. And this is where you can contact me. As you see the QR code, if you guys didn't want to come up specifically and you do have some information you want to give to me, or just mentor me. I am young, and you guys could give me a piece of information. Please feel free to give it to me. I'm willing to take it. Right now, I'm young, and I'm developing my brand in the city of Detroit. So I do a lot of collaborations, a lot of brand ambassadoring. So if you want to collaborate, I'm willing to do that.
Excellent, thank you. Let's give her a round of applause. So let's go back to your questions so that the room can see it. And I used to work at Michigan Works, and we have someone here in the building that owns a business called Life on Purpose. There's an opportunity that you could get youth to step into those roles for 6 weeks, 8 weeks for work experience, and the state pays it. The grant pays it, or whatever, somebody else pays it, not you as the employer. But there are steps you have to take to be qualified to be that employer. So I'm happy to connect you with people, but those might be ways that you are building content for yourself and having somebody help out on the back end without it being volunteer, because they are getting paid, just not by you. So those are opportunities really for any business owner in the room. They can connect with a Michigan Works or another organization that is, their goal is to just say, this person before they graduate high school needs some sort of work experience. And they're likely, able to become a fit for you. So I will give you more information. So I had that. Yeah, of course. Is there anybody else in the room that has some, come on down. Look, we even taped it.
Son Carpenter, CMIC
You got to move over a little bit more.
Okay.
There we go. Perfect.
CMIC Solutions to Son Carpenter. Just a question on the board. Why do you want to fill the board right now?
I feel like I have a strong idea. I see where my vision is going as far as building it. Right now, I feel like with it being so many different avenues, it's easier for me to have an operations and having media team. And those are the first two, not necessarily HR handling. I handle that pretty much, but just adding on, if I were to add on anything, it would just be just needing an extra hand. They offer shares. With it being a corporation, it's not just an LLC, so they do offer shares. So my board is going to own the shares of my company. So I want to build my board first, because they will be owning my shares of my company.
So you're looking for basically
investors
okay.
Or someone that is understanding where my company is going.
Right. I mean, and separate from that, if you're looking for people to buy into the company so you have funding and things like that, you could also look into getting an SBA loan as well. And if you have other types of investment money, you can roll that over into the business as well, which is similar to what I did. But I think, as it relates to all these things and the work-life balance and the financial portion, you could look into hiring an administrative assistant, and that would be the highest ROI that you could get right now. It's about getting more time back to focus on some of the more critical tasks. That way you don't have to spend too much time with operations and admin on a regular basis.
Right.
And then you have all these different avenues. Which one of those businesses is making you the most income right now that you should probably maybe see if you can spend more time on that one instead? Because you have a lot of things going on, and that's part of the reason why you might be spread thin, because there's like 3 different businesses. So which one is, the main one that should kind of help fund other ones that you can get up and running faster and get more traction on faster?
My answer to that probably is going to be the media. So honestly, I have so many residual incomes as far as with travel, you don't get paid until 60 days after they return from travel. So as far as that, it's not as consistent. With yoga, they do run, but I specialize in mental health and recovery. So a lot of my classes are going to be affordable pricing. So they pay on a monthly basis, or they pay on a as they come in, drop in. So that one is consistent, but as far as media, I get paid for getting side jobs. So say if I'm fixing this, I'll get paid for this social media avenue. And so that's why I'm building my medias. I'm seeing that that's where a lot of people are needing my help in. And so I am building that right now, as I see that can be my residual income. As far as with my travel and my yoga, I do offer side things, like I'll make like graphic tees, or I'll make things for my travel, so they don't necessarily have to book with me for them to still use my travel platform. So there's certain avenues to where they still give me income, but they don't necessarily are using my stuff, they're using my products. So the product side is flowing quicker, but for me, I think it's more so I'm trying to switch it more towards the media, so that flows a little bit more of a residual income.
And so it sounds like you're getting income and revenue already, so you can use that to get you also an SBA loan to help you with working capital, to help you kind of also get hires that can help you save time and get more done at the same time.
So to get clarification, I'm in year 3. I thought that I had to be in year 5 to start getting loans for my business.
No, you can get one right now.
Okay.
You could have got one. You could have got one. But you're generating revenue. Certain banks will require you being in the business for a long time, and there's other banks that don't have that same restriction. So it's just a matter of talking to the right ones. You can talk to some people that can tell you these certain banks, smaller banks, and I can let you know, because I've worked with some of them right now, so I can keep you, get you in contact with them as well, if that helps. But here's my card.
Yes, thank you.
No problem.
Anyone else? Okay.
Hello, Ciera.
Hi.
Hi, good to meet you again.
Yes.
Jawan Buford, founder of JSB Business News Group. Ciera, it's a couple things. Number one, I'm into what Tucson shared. Like, you can get funding right now. You can get funding day one. And there are a lot of people here in the room who know a little something about that. So make sure you have those conversations. But a couple things that I thought about while I was listening to you. I want you to come up with a big ticket offer, right? You have MVPs. But as we spoke about earlier, I mean, I'm already ready to hire you for a couple of signature events that I don't want to plan. And there are a lot of organizations right now who realize the importance of building culture and camaraderie, because you just can't do it via Zoom anymore. And you can charge big ticket prices to help those organizations plan these type of retreats. People like me hate to plan these things. I just want to fund it, get it done, get it out the way, right? And that's something that kind of already fits in your ecosystems. You're already doing that type of work. So I'd encourage you to look at that. Create a big ticket, or fast pennies pay the bills, but you want to get some slow dollars too, right? The other thing I was thinking about was in terms of board. Look, something I would encourage you to do. I want you to go online, and I want you to look for the business owners and entrepreneurs who are kind of in your industry, who are 5 years ahead of you, 10 years ahead of you, crushing it, winning. And I want you to harass the hell out of them. I want you to bother, heckle them, get them to come out to lunch with you, ask them to say, look, I'm not trying to get in your back pocket, but give me some advice, give me some guidance. Because people who are more successful, oftentimes, they're looking for other people to help. And guess what? If they become enthused enough about what it is you do, they can become your potential board members. And they're not going to be asking for anything, right? They're just going to come from a spirit of contribution. That's something that can help you in terms of your board, right? The other thing is, look, your clients are oftentimes going to be your best source in terms of staff and personnel. People who love insurance become insurance agents. People who sell Mercedes-Benzes, they bought a Mercedes-Benz. People who love real estate, they've typically bought real estate, where there are clients of yours who probably really love what it is that you do. And if you were just to ask them for feedback or engagement, you'd be surprised at how many individuals will raise their hand and say, me, I'm on board, I want to help, right? And that's more than likely where you're going to find the people who get what you do, who want to be accountable to what you do, and because they've already experienced what you do, they already have the skills and perspective to help you pay the bills. You know what I mean? The last thing I was thinking about was this, and I know it's going to be really unpopular, but I'm going to say it anyway because it needs to be said. There's a season for everything. There's a season for work-life balance. You have no children, you have no responsibilities. It's you're young, you're getting after it. Look, I'm telling you, throw work-life balance out the window. Okay. Crush it, go harder. I want you to step on people's necks. Step on their necks. I want you to outwork them, I want you to outspend them, I want you to out-intellect them. You have this youth on your side, and there's a bunch of 40 and 50-year-olds getting tired. I want you to go out there and take their candy.
And you know, that's funny because I say every time I tell people that, and I'm like, I tell them what I'm doing, and I'm like, but I still feel like I'm not doing enough. They always, some people that are not entrepreneurs will always be like, you have a lot on your plate. People that aren't entrepreneurs are like, you're so young, keep going, just keep doing this. So thank you.
Look, this is not the season for work-life balance. Crush it. Get known, right? Outwork these people. Because I'm gonna tell you, entrepreneurs who are about that life, when they see someone like you, we want to support somebody like you, and we won't ask for stuff in return, right? The last thing I'll share with you is just to give you your kudos. For you to be so young, you can't use that as an excuse anymore. What I saw up here, that took time. That was structure. That was forethought. That was vision. You have more vision than 40 and 50-year-olds. I mean, you're already thinking about actually structuring a real business as opposed to just being a solopreneur. So I love what I'm seeing from you. You can't use youth as an excuse. Hopefully these things help you out.
Thank you.
All right. My name's Chris. I gotta say I appreciate your ambition. And to Juwan's point, yeah, you have age on your side, you have time on your side. And one thing is overnight success will take 10 years, right? It doesn't happen overnight, so it takes a lot of hard work. And the structure and where you're at right now, amazing. What I did, I went on your BoYo's travel site. So I like the picture you had up there, the luxury travel. So when I was on there, I got mixed messaging. So I was trying to figure out, what do you do, right? So I had luxury, the luxury, that page was great. I'm scrolling through and I could buy $1 or something like that. I got lost. I went down a rabbit hole.
Okay.
I'm like, I'm by myself a compressed top.
Yes.
Right, I saw that. I'm like, that's kind of cool.
Yes.
But then I forgot about what you do.
Yes.
So I would kind of take a step back and kind of take a look at what are you trying to convey? What message are you trying to convey? Right. To Juwan's point, the high ticket items, right? So that's what you want to go after is those organized trips. You want to go after those high ticket items. So on that end, I like the look of it. I was kind of maybe take another look and see what are we trying to attract. Right. And on the studio, I was trying to Google that. I can find in my age because I saw you on TikTok and stuff. I don't want to log in. Right? Do you have a website?
Yes.
Because I can find it.
It's just a bio page, but it's actually an app. So if you go to the bio page, you would just go. It's an app you would download. Okay. So they would have the app on their phone, and then they would just log in on their phone and have the app.
Right, I saw your content on Instagram, like I saw your free stuff they're giving out, awesome. But yeah, I was looking through. I'm like, where's the website?
Right.
Where can I connect with you on the website or something? And I can find it. So maybe
just clarify more on the studio.
Yeah, or see where, or just see if you buy the domain and link it somehow.
Right. And I didn't know. I try to distinguish them as separately as possible. So like for this one, I have made out a full website. This one, I kind of made it more towards an app. So that one hasn't really like made, like it has a bio page, but then you could go to it and then you can download the app. So I think that I get exactly what you're saying. For this one, I need to try to make it just like with this. I still have a website, and so they have somewhere to go.
Is that Boston Bio? Is that you?
That's the bio page.
Was that your domain?
No. That's just the bio link. So kind of like Linktree, it's just the link to have it all fit together.
What I personally would recommend, buy your own domain,
Okay.
don't depend on somebody else's domain.
Okay. Thank you.
One real quick, you're doing a lot of amazing things, and I agree with everyone else about the work-life balance. Don't even worry about that right now. Wait till you get 50, then we'll talk about work-life balance.
Okay.
But also, there are tons of resources. The Michigan Small Business Development Center, SCORE is an office right here. You can find a mentor there. But I challenge everyone in this room. I know that there's someone in here who has the knowledge and the connections to mentor this beautiful young lady. So, talk to her, connect her, and help her grow her business. That's all I wanted. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome. Excellent. Thank you. To be young, you know what I mean? Hey, Tony, can you forward it? I left the clicker over there because I'm awesome. All right, Mr. David Jackson, come on down. Who was here at the pop-up shop for the holiday, Peyton? Did you get to see his product? Did you get to test it out? It's really, really cool. Thank you. Hello. I'm good. You ready? Okay, excellent.
Yep, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
And I want to thank Ocean Thrives and Million Cups to give me an opportunity to come up here again. I think they told me I had 10 minutes, but you know, you take an old sales guy who's been retired for a lot of years, it takes me a half hour just to warm up, so I just want to let you know up front. No, it's all good. It's been a tremendous ride, and I'm just here to kind of give you an update of some things that have occurred. So here is my why. So my why is I've always enjoyed jumping rope, and I've been doing it for 30-something years. And I got a little frustrated one day, and I said, okay, to start tripping, I just took a pair of scissors, cut it in half. And I said, it's okay, now I can jump rope. I can feel the sound, I can feel the cadence. Sounds good. And so as I had retired, and I get this voice from the Lord that says, okay, so what you going to do with that rope? And if it can help you, it can help others. And so I thought about my seniors. I'm 72, and there are a lot of active seniors out there that really enjoy working out. So I said, well, let me put something together, and this was really out of my realm of comfort, if you will, because I do have a lot of experience in sales, but prototypes and e-commerce and all that kind of good stuff, but I did, and I've got a prototype, and I've got a supplier, got a website, and things are starting to roll. And so my product is called the Easy Jump Rope, and what it is actually it's two separate ropes. And they give you the feel and the sound of using a traditional jump rope. If you were to close your eyes and hear someone in the next room jumping rope, you would say that person is jumping rope, but guess what? There's no start-stop tripping. You're burning more calories, and it's a better effective. And so this one here, this is called a smart rope. This has been out there for years. And this is what people have been using. And they twirl it in the air and they mimic jumping rope. And if you ever seen a person in the gym do it, it doesn't look right. And so I think I've got a better alternative there. I'll tell you a story too. So I'm at I'm at a health fair, and it was sponsored by the Catholics. And so I went out there and I had my product, and they kind of had me off in a corner, and I wasn't getting much traffic. So all the vendors were in one room, and everyone was introducing themselves, and I says, well, can I have the mic? And I talked about my product, and I says, has anyone ever used this smart rope? And the one you see with the little balls, and I twirled that in the air. And I said, so does that look right? Oh, no, that doesn't look right at all. So I brought my rope out, kind of did a demonstration. Afterwards, I had a beeline to my table. You know, everyone bought it because it just makes sense. And all I really want to do is get more people comfortable jumping rope and moving, especially the senior community. So what did I learn from 1 million cups. Power of networking. I tell you, I've met so many cool people who continue to follow up with me and encourage me. I see some people in the room. I see Miriam over there. You know, she gave me some good coaching. This young man, Jeff Childs, out of Chase Bank, VP there, gave me a lot of coaching. He's got a great course down there. In that course, I network with a guy who owns a gym. He and I, we've done some videos. So the networking piece is awesome. Digital marketing, obviously, for me, is the sweet spot. And so I've kind of got started. It's been a slow start, but that has made a difference as well. And more importantly, too, staying positive and consistent. Because all of us who are entrepreneurs, I think we understand sometimes you hit those valleys. And for me, getting into this whole e-commerce and social media is kind of like, you know, Dave, you're too old for this, man. You know, you need to just sit down and just enjoy life and ride the pine. But I tell you, this is a passion for me. It's a labor of love. And I really think, based on my networking and people I've met, it can really add value in every area of fitness. So, how did 1 million cups help me? I tell you, the assistance and coaching from my main man over here, Jamar, has been awesome. Let's give him a round of applause right now. He has helped me and encouraged me and actually introduced me to my first partnership. He introduced me to a guy, and we kind of hit it off, and we put together a partnership agreement. And he advised the attorney that I need to work with, who put it together, you know, free of charge. So it's just been a beautiful experience. And obviously, on Wednesday, the meetup, the people I meet, the connections I make, I think is invaluable. How's business now? I gotta tell you, everywhere I go, I sell. Some days I sell out. I've been hitting a lot of senior health fairs. I went down to the Ford Field, has a men's health fair that they have every year, Ford Field. So I go down there with my product, but they says, well, you can demonstrate, but you can't sell anything. Well, wait a minute now, that doesn't sound right. So fine. So because you never know who you're going to meet. And that particular day, I met 3 people who own gyms, and they liked my product, and I came out, and we're working together. I met a guy who's a veteran, and he says, you know what, veterans who are going through rehab and disabled, they can use your rope, you know, so he's kind of connecting me with some folk. And I had such a good time doing it. After it was over, I'm going back to my car, and there were people saying, okay, you can't sell it here, but can you sell it here in the parking structure? Oh, you know, so I'm selling rows out of my trunk. So it was, you know, the rope has really opened my eyes to what a simple product can do that can impact every facet of business. I got on Live in the D and did a video there with my wife, my son. They were doing a demonstration, and I'm doing my thing, and it gave me so much traction and gave me some street credit, if you will, about my product. And the attention it's getting is awesome. So, you know, meeting with guys who work with children who are not very coordinated. And he says, Dave, I give them your rope, I make the adjustments for them. You ought to see the look in their faces when they feel like, hey, I can jump rope, you know, and they feel good about themselves. A friend of mine, his friend had lost his leg in an accident, but he was an athlete. And he's using my rope, and this guy says, you know, I couldn't jump before. Now I can jump using this rope because there's no fear of tripping, falling, right? And it applies to every area of athletics. I've got texts from strength coaches who say, I tell my guys, use your rope because they can burn more calories in less time and doing the same exercise. So here we are, every facet of jumping rope or exercise, you can use my product. Right now, for me, digital marketing seems to really be where it's a challenge in a way because it's got so many moving parts. And for all of you who are into that space, you can do a lot of busy work in social media, but if you don't hit the right spots or target it the right way, you can kind of miss the opportunity. So for me, I need to get better at taking advantage of that platform. Now, I did do my first YouTube video, and I've done some on Instagram and on Facebook, but I need to do a lot more. So to me, that still is an opportunity area. And while my jump rope to me is a hit, I mean, everywhere I go, it really does sell well. No one ever looks at it and says, this doesn't make sense, I can't use it. The seniors really love it because they say, hey, I can exercise, I don't have to jump. I can just move my arms and just kind of move in motion and still get the workout. So it adds a lot of value, but I'm trying to figure out a way to scale it. I want to get on the side of the manufacturers who produce jump ropes, who make the exercise equipment. I'm working with physical therapists who tell me, we like your product. It helps us with our patients with Parkinson's and cognitive skills. It's great, fine. I want to get on the side of where you're getting your equipment from. And so I think if I can maybe big box stores, I'm not sure if that's an avenue I want to follow, maybe so, but I just want to get on the manufacturing side of people who make that type of equipment, be it exercise equipment, jump ropes, and just try to spread my exposure a little deeper, within the country. So that's kind of where I am now. This is my contact information. As you can see, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. The videos probably aren't the best, but it would definitely get better. But I just want to thank everyone for your support. Thank you for this opportunity. All of this is really a new opportunity, new ground for me, but it gives me a passion. And I'm retired from sales, 40 years, loved it, insurance field. And I thought I was just gonna sit back and just enjoy life and watch the folks play in the field, but then I found out I want to play too. And so I'm gonna keep it going. I think this is a product that can really help people and make a difference in their health. So I'm just gonna keep on pressing. And I really do appreciate your feedback, and thank you once again for the opportunity.
We have a couple minutes. Is there anybody in the room that can answer a couple of his questions? Do you want to come up here on the mic, or you want to catch him later?
Can you do a demonstration?
Oh.
Demonstration, and where can we buy it? And
Yes,
how much is it?
It's on my website, easyjumprope.com, easyjumprope.com. For those of you who are interested, I just happen to have some product with me just in case. $19.99. All right, so 2 separate ropes. So imagine jumping rope, and I can do this for as long as I want. No start, no tripping, no falling, and it sounds and feels just like a traditional jump rope. I met a guy, a former boxer, and what he did with my rope, he was like, I can't do it now either. He was like going back and forth, just like a pro, right? So, but yeah, that's it. And then if you're a senior, right? Or you can, I work with a lady, 80 years old. She says, I've never jumped, I'm not coordinated. And so I said, well, just give me 10 minutes. And there was in this particular gym, there was a tall mirror. And she and I said, you just take this rope and you just swing. All you do. She says, okay, I can do that. I says, okay, now just march in motion. And the next thing you know, I said, now when you're ready, just kind of ease into it. Next thing you know, and she says, oh my God, I gotta have this rope. She says, no, I can get better. You know, and to me, that was the goal. To hear her say, I can get better at jumping rope. You know, and so that's the whole purpose, and hopefully, you know, we can get more people jumping rope, yeah, the easy way, right?
Excellent, thank you so much. All right, to our online audience, I apologize. The cameras are all over the place. We'll be okay. So, if you've been here before, we have a picture of you. Take it, post it, tag us. That's David. Give it up for the photographer. We talked about Oakland Thrive. If you are a B2B partner or consultant or with Oakland Thrive, can you raise your hand so that you're identified in the room? If you need anything, these are the people to talk to. They're here to support you in a bunch of ways. They have events often. They actually have a Black History Month event, Black Business Rising, Thriving in Uncertain Times. Conversation coming up on the 19th in the evening at 6:30 at the event house. You can RSVP to do that here. It is on the TVs as well, I believe. So if you need it, let us know. Tomorrow here at Incubizo, we are having a chili cook-off. We've been doing it for years. This is year 4. Right now we are up to 7 different recipes. So 7 different people are baking chili and bringing it. So come learn about the space, take a tour, check out the podcast studio, do whatever you need. And on the 20th, we are doing a workshop because we build decks. Lots of people build decks. There are presentations that are here, posting on social media. There are sizes that make sense for your flyers. Sometimes they're really, really tiny and there's a QR code that's like distorted. And so I'm just gonna go through some 101 basic stuff using some free tools so that you can create the right size and the right designs to communicate what you need to do without that barrier. We're also doing a how to podcast workshop. So we have a podcast studio, we'll show it to you. It's online and available, 3 cameras, 3 videos, and we're gonna show you how to use our stuff. And that's us. So, thank you for being here. David is gonna take our picture. If you are in the middle back, you can stand and take 2 steps towards us. If you're in the front, you can stay seated or stand and take 2 steps towards us. He's gonna come up here. If you're on the far side of either of these poles, we can't see you. So the goal is that you're in my arms in this area. Jamar, scooch to the middle so we know ya. Our presenters, Ciera, David, can you come up to the front? You can be here so that you're at the front so we can see you with our coffee sponsors up there. All right, get tight, meet somebody. Don't forget, you are meeting somebody new and following them on social media or leaving them a Google or Facebook review. So look in this general direction. You're the boss.
All right, guys, come right here. Count 3, 1, 2, 3. One more.
Thank you, everybody. You are welcome to stay here and co-work. We have spaces upstairs and down here if you would like. So hang out with us. See you later.
I am on Instagram, and the name of our community is called Sunshine. United. And it was the Health and Wellness Expo that my friend and I are just starting to build the other holistic wellness.
Okay. Can you just type it in?